Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Coach Emilia David, and in today's video I want to share with you how to create your intro video on Cambly website. In my previous video I taught you a step-by-step guide on how to create your account, so I thought it's wise that I also share with you how to create your intro video in order for you to be accepted in the website and at least make $800 before the week runs out on this platform. But before I go ahead with you, I think it's also important that I also highlight some important things you need to know while applying on Cambly website, especially while creating your intro video. Your intro video is very important because that's exactly what parents or the students or even the kids will view and decide to call you to tutor them. So when they see your intro video, if your intro video attracts them, that is when they are going to call you to tutor them. So now that you have seen that your intro video is very important, let me go ahead to highlight those things you need to take note of while applying. The first thing is your background. Your background plays a very important role in your intro video. So though it's not completely necessary that your background must be very flamboyant and all that, but the first impression matters a lot in everything you do. So you are trying to build up trust in the minds of those people as to employ you to work in their website. So you have to do everything possible to make sure that you create that personality you would want these people to see or know about you. And that is why you should at least make your background presentable in order to attract someone to call you to tutor them. So though you might just use I've seen a whole lot of people who just use anyhow backgrounds in their introduction videos, and Cambly also accepted them into the website. But the truth of the whole thing is that at the long run, few students might just call you while others will view you and think that you cannot be able to tutor them. So you have to make use of a good background, and if you don't have a nice background in your apartment or anywhere you want to use, you can at least use a plain background to create your intro video. And another thing is the quietness of your background. You need to use a very quiet background when creating your intro videos, because of the fact that you would want to make some adjustments, like you made a mistake, you needed to edit off some parts from your video. It is quite necessary that you don't record directly on the website. And because if you are recording directly on the website, you might exceed the 3 minutes that these people have given to you. So that is why it's important that you record directly on your phone without doing it on the website. Then when you are done, you can upload the file on the website. The reason why I said you should not record with your computer is because at times there could be some lags in the volume of your video when you record with your computer. But if you don't have any issue with this, maybe you don't experience this on your PC, that is your own decision to make. But personally, I prefer the intro video through a phone. Number 3 thing I would want to highlight to you is your dress code. Cambly website actually has a dressing code which you should at least try to follow up. So make sure you are not dressing too casual. You can at least put on something like a long sleeve depending on the weather at the time you are recording, but just make sure that your dress code is not too casual. And you can also make some researches about this website before you start. Make yourself very comfortable. This is very important. You need to relax, free yourself while making your video. You don't need to be afraid of anybody. Just speak directly into your camera like you are just talking to someone that you are not afraid of. So you need to comport yourself. You need to have that confidence, because at the end of this whole thing, you are actually going to be talking to someone once they have employed you. So you need to develop that spirit of confidence. Let these people see in you that even with kids or or adults in your presence, you can be able to speak with so much confidence. Then it's also important that you brag with your personality. You don't need to feel shy about anyone, about your accent or wherever. You just have to have that spirit of confidence. Currently, I don't think these people still accept portrait videos. So make sure you make your video in a landscape mode. Your video should be in a landscape mode, just like this one you are watching now. So please do not make use of the portrait mode when creating your intro. Then I had someone asking me some time ago if edited videos are still allowed on this website. As at the time I created my own intro video, I edited my videos. So I don't think there's any issue with you editing off any part of your video that you don't want. So while creating your intro video, I advise you that you should edit off any part that you don't want. And if you want to increase the volume of your video, feel free to do that. Like I normally use CapCut, so I recommend that you make use of a CapCut to edit your video, increase the volume, increase the lightning, so that everything is going to, your intro video is going to look perfect. Your video should be 3 minutes long. It shouldn't be longer than that. Don't let your video be shorter than what they have they requested from you, and don't let it be longer. Just make sure that the maximum length of your video is 3 minutes. It's very, very important. There's nothing wrong if you get rejected on this website. When I first applied on this website, I was not accepted. As a matter of fact, I had to create another intro video, apply the second time before I was accepted on this website. And I've had some friends who were not also accepted in their first application. So there is nothing wrong with you being rejected the first time you are applying on this website. But if it is really something you want to go into, there is nothing wrong with you applying the second time. And the time frame for them to accept your application also depends on the number of people who are applying at that time you applied yours. So if they don't have a lot of people who are applying at the same time when you apply, they might likely accept you the following day after your application. But I have heard some people say they were accepted, let me say, after 2 to 3 weeks of their application. So all you have to do is to keep on checking the email you use to create account on this website, so as for you to know when they call you to resume work on this platform. Like in my previous video, we talked about internet connection. Like I already said in that video, your internet connection is very important. And even during your application process, these people are also going to test your internet connection. In fact, it is very, very important to them. You wouldn't want a situation whereby you are talking to a student and all of a sudden your internet connection just cuts you off from the person. So that is why your internet connection must be stable before you go into this website, especially when you finish submitting your video. The next thing is going to be testing of your internet connection. So you should make sure that your network is very much stable before running that test. I've also had a lot of people asking me if Cambly will accept them with or without a certificate. The truth is that according to Cambly requirements, they accept you whether you have a certificate in teaching or any other educational background, such as a bachelor's degree. All these things do not matter to Cambly. For Cambly, what matters a lot to them is your ability to deliver, your ability to communicate with these kids, your ability to speak to them to teach them in a fun manner, in a professional manner that the kids will be able to understand and be also able to learn English in a simple way. So these are the things that actually matters a lot to Cambly kids, not actually your certificate. In a nutshell, with or without your certificate, Cambly website is gonna employ you if they check your intro video and other things you listed in your application. They will accept you.
1. What is your name? Hi, Amy. It's nice to meet you. Amy, can you say, my name is Amy? Very good job. Amy, how old are you? 7. Wow, I am 7 years old. Very good. Okay, Amy, I live in America. Where do you live? Turkey. Say it. I live in Turkey. Very good job, Amy. Very good job. You earned today a blue marble. When you do a good job, you get a blue marble. Okay, let's go. Okay? Today, we will learn about the rainbow and colors. Okay? Do you know what color this is? No? Red. Red. Very good job. What things are red? What about strawberries? I love strawberries. Do you like strawberries? Yeah? So good. Okay, what color is this? That's right, it's red. Good job. You get a blue marble. Very good. Okay, our next color is, do you know what color this is? It's orange. That's right. Good job. And, what things are orange, Amy? Look, I have a carrot. A carrot is orange. Do you like carrots? Take a bite. Very good job. All right, you get another blue marble. Look, you have 3 blue marbles. Purple. Very good job. Okay, now we are going to learn about shapes. Shapes. What shape is this? It's a triangle. Triangle. Yes. Amy, what color is our triangle? It is red. Good job. Okay.
If you want to learn how to do your intro video, all you have to do is to download the Cambly app. Then after downloading it, come over to Tutor's page here. Then tap on it. You are going to be seeing a whole lot of teachers here. So if you want to see teachers in your region as to learn how they did their own intro video, all you have to do is to tap on search button here. So let's go ahead and tap on it. Then click on your region. If your region is this country, just go ahead, type it and search for it. Here are some other Nigerians. So if you tap on the image you see there, you are going to be seeing their own intro video. So let's just listen to some of them.
Hello, I am Hamdallah, your Cambly tutor. Thank you for checking out my profile. I live in Nigeria and I am a teacher. I have been a teacher for over 10 years now and a tutor for about 15 years. So in my time as a teacher and a tutor, I have come to notice that every learner has specific learning needs. They have specific ways they need to learn. And in my time, I have been able to tailor my learning experiences to each of my learners' needs. So I can assure you that learning with me is going to be an absolute treat, because one of my favorite things to do is also meeting new people. So I obviously look forward to meeting you as soon as possible. I also enjoy reading. If you're the type who wants to talk about books, I am very much available to do that with you. I also enjoy traveling. I haven't been abroad, but I have intentions to do that. However, I have gone to different states in my country, so that is something we might have in common too. Anyways, I look forward to meeting you as soon as possible. All right, take care of yourself and have a wonderful day.
In order to know how to create yours, all you have to do is to still check for more. You can see this is Chuka and he's also a Nigerian. So you can just listen to Chuka to see his own intro video.
Hello, how are you doing today? My name is Teacher Chuka. I am from Nigeria. I've lived and worked and studied in the US in the past. Okay, I love teaching. I love practicing English. I love watching sports. I like talking about sports as well. I like talking about tennis, football, basketball, and several other sports. I also love talking about food and different cultures, okay, from all around the world. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to talk to you. I can't wait to practice English with you together. All right, I'll see you soon. Take care.
Over here too is Tutor Toby, who is also from Nigeria. So let's hear from Tutor Toby so you could learn one or two things from him as well.
Hello, my name is Toby, and I'm delighted to be a part of Cambly. I'm a TEFL qualified English teacher with a background in music and web design. I love traveling and I love learning about different cultures. I'm from London, so I'm a native speaker. And as my parents are from Nigeria, I speak both English and Yoruba. As someone who's spent time learning a new language, I understand that learning English can be very challenging, but with the right amount of effort and determination and the right teacher, it can be very rewarding and a lot of fun, which is where I come in. Whether teaching vocabulary, pronunciation, or just having a conversation, I include videos, visual aids, a variety of reading activities, lots of speaking practice, and occasionally introduce some British culture to keep things interesting. A typical lesson with me would first begin by discussing your individual learning needs and goals, and then the rest of the lesson and future lessons can then be adapted to meet those needs. I can't wait to meet you all soon and help you on your journey to learn English. Thank you for watching my video and hopefully see you soon.
That's exactly how the intro video is like. If you are interested in this website, just go ahead. You can even watch more videos if you wish. So that's exactly how the intro video is done. I hope to see you in this website.